Welcome everyone to the world premiere of Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical. Can I get a whoop for the film team? It's the world premiere, people. So really early on in this year, and this is a really true story, that we emailed the distributor, the UK distributor of this film, back in February, knew it was being turned into a film and said, we desperately want to see that as our opening night, potential opening night film. And the reason we wanted to do that is that Matilda is just possibly, well, arguably, I think, the best female character in children's literature. She's smart, she's resourceful, she fights for justice, and also the mega hit musical by Matthew Warchus, Dennis Kelly, and Tim Minchin is one of the most beloved, if not the most beloved, musicals of the millennium. Can I hear, if you know at least one song from this musical, give me a whoop, please. Okay, amazing, amazing. And that was just the adults, so I know all the kids know more. But this version really captures the joy and the darkness of Dahl, which I think is one of the things we love his work for. But also, it just couldn't feel more relevant. The message is, if you don't do anything, if you grin and bear it, and you let the bullies win, then nothing will change. And that feels like a timeless message. But we weren't programming the stage musical. We were going to be looking at an adaptation of that for the big screen. And I, in the film team, really feel this really delivers. And tonight, you guys are going to be the first public audience in the world to see that magic on screen, which is amazing.
Thank you. I know we're really running late, and I feel very bad for that. Every 5 minutes that we're over with the schedule time, I think this movie's got to be 5% better than it would have otherwise had to have been. But thank you for your patience. The good news is I've lost my voice, so I can't make a long speech tonight. But what a privilege to be here. I couldn't have been here without these two guys behind me who've given the director the biggest gift that anyone could give, an incredible material to work with.
I got nothing. I am very, very lucky because I wrote these songs 12 years ago and I haven't had to do much work since. I just get all the glory and every now and then a check. But I just think, before I even came on board with Matilda the Musical, Dennis Kelly had already solved the problem of adaptation, so I inherited a much easier job. And what Matthew... I don't think people ever really understand the extent to which Matthew is not just the director, but the architect, the sort of central creator of the stage musical, and the fact that he got to make this film. It's just to sit back and watch Matthew's dedication to this piece of work over the years has been amazing. And something that Matthew said to me a few years ago is when something goes very well, it's very rare that everyone involved creatively stays friends. It's a terrible sort of truth in our industry that as things get big, relationships get harder to sustain. But we're very, very lucky. Everyone that was involved in Matilda from the very beginning through to this iteration of it, we adore each other and we don't take that for granted. Except I don't like Dennis Kelly.
Yeah, I had to do a ton of work. So I'm not talking to him, and look, we just really hope you like the film. My favourite moments are always the songs because he's quite good, and but it's Matthew's the person that sort of saw this through from beginning to end, and it's got his DNA. I was going to say it's got his. No, that sounds wrong. I'm not going to say that. It's got his mark. He did amazingly. And we just hope you really love this family film.
Great. So, the other group of people who, of course, we couldn't have done any of this without, you're about to meet tonight. So please join me and welcome to the stage the cast of the movie Matilda. This is Charlie, who plays Bruce Bogtrotter. Misha Garbett, who plays Hortensia. Ray Yamauchi-Fuka, who plays Lavender. Come along. Winter Jarrett Glasspool, who plays Amanda Thripp. Andre Shen, who plays Eric. Ashton Robertson plays Nigel. And Alisha Weir, who plays Matilda. You coming next? No? Yeah, come on, you go for it. All right. And now some slightly taller people. Sindhu V plays Miss Phelps. And Stephen Graham, who plays Mr. Wormwood. Coming. Lashana Lynch, who plays Miss Honey. And Emma Thompson, who plays Trunchbull. Such a delightful and talented group of people. It was a real privilege of mine to be able to work with all of them. I wish we had enough time for you to hand the mic down the row so you could get a taste of how joyful they all are. And what wonderful, talented people. You're about to watch it in the film instead. So I think we can wrap up now just with one last... do you want to say a couple of words, Alisha?
Thank you for having us at the London Film Festival. We're all very excited, and I hope you enjoy the movie.